once you put in the work, evaluating your mental process. I remember years of thinking about how do I think, the type of thinker I am. There's all different types of thinkers, right? What type of thinker, how do I think? What are my processes when I start to think about something? What's my method or way or manner of thinking? So that basically it's the inner workings of your own mind, which can be different from other people's inner workings of their mind. And then, of course, the mental efficacy training that can go along with that. So their memory tests, movement, a lot of exercise or body somatic with, mind, body, something challenging where you're also moving the body. And so there's other ways to rev the brain power, rev the focusing power of your body. If you're not moving your body enough, you can become very stiff and stagnant. And that also can affect how you're able to evaluate your own mental processes because of the sharpness or lack of sharpness, right? So trying to move the blood and oxygenate the blood is going to assist this as well. So your mental processes will help you when you get into reflection before you have to make an important decision, because then you can pour over it and go, okay, now is this just my old pattern? Is this pattern reliable the way that I think? Has the pattern of my mental processes served me before? Or have they led me astray before? And do I see a pattern in the way that my mental processes are in dealing with this particular matter or decision in my life? Like, look at all the people who watched television ad and mainstream media and had poured fear on them for months and months. They didn't question. A lot of people just took the jabs. They didn't question else. They didn't ask any other information, right? So this is the problem. And they didn't do any of this that I'm talking about. They listened to other authority and stayed in fear and let that guide their decisions. That's the opposite of critical thinking, right? So if you're ever in a position where something's trying to manipulate you or coerce you into doing something through fear, especially through fear, you're going to go, where have I seen this pattern before? Yeah, I know this has a ring to it. And I'm not going to fall for it again. But how did I go through it the last time? And okay, now where I'm with this in my learning, and okay, where are the gaps in my knowledge now with this particular situation? Well, I better go research here and here. Okay, and now how do I feel about all of this going on right now? And how do I present myself? And is it something that I need to present right now? Is it something I'm still ruminating on? I don't need to share it right now. And all these things that are going to go. And of course, the asking of questions. It's how you get out of cults, which I've talked about a lot. People ask me how to exit cult thinking, and it's always by helping that person ask themselves questions and ask questions of the things going on around them, because asking questions turns on your critical thinking capacity. And that's what we want when we're trapped in a scenario and we need to logically and rationally figure out a way for ourselves to get out of that scenario.